Good afternoon. Here's the national news from BGI TV, Babagide Imo TV. I am Rabi Lalawa. First are the major headlines for the national news. Oshibajo on crutches at Dutchess Hospital after leg surgery. Our Buhari government paid off 60 million naira to free Zamfara schoolgirls, spend it to acquire more guns. I have 2 used cars and a house in the village worth 5 million naira, Shore. Deputy Senate President Omagige's aide gunned down. Olowu congratulates Buratai as is banned as Garukunwa Kefi. Again, kidnappers invade Oyo community, abducts doctor. Now the news in detail. The Vice President of Nigeria, Professor Yemi Oshibajo, has shared a photograph of himself at the Dutchess International Hospital after his leg surgery. Recall on July 16 that a surgical procedure was carried out on the Vice President following recurrent pain in the leg. In a message posted on his social media handles on Sunday, Oshibajo thanked the medical personnel for their effort. He also expressed his appreciation to Nigerians for their messages and prayers over his health. The statement reads, "My deep gratitude to everyone for your get well wishes and prayers following my surgery," he wrote. And special appreciation to the amazing team of surgeons, doctors, nurses, physiotherapists, and the management of the Dutchess International Hospital, Lagos at Dutchess Hospital for providing such excellent care. New revelations have been made about the spread of banditry in Nigeria and the activities of bandits. One of the notorious bandit leaders who carried out the abduction of nearly 300 schoolgirls at the government girls' secondary school in Jengebe town in Zamfara State in February 2021 have revealed that the Nigerian government paid them 60 million naira cash before they freed the girls. The bandit leader, in an interview with BBC Africa Eye, when asked what they did with the money, simply stated that they used the money to acquire more rifles and other deadly weapons for subsequent operations. The interview is part of the BBC documentary released on Friday entitled "The Bandit Warlord of Zamfara." Jengere is in the Talata Mapara local government area of Zamfara State. On February 26, 2021, the bandits attacked the GGSS in Jengebe and kidnapped hundreds of students. To political story, human rights activist and presidential candidate of the African Action Congress, Omoyele Sowore, has publicly declared his assets ahead of the 2023 general elections. He made this known via a Twitter post on Saturday while reacting to a challenge from an advocacy organization, the Socio-Economic Rights and Accountability Project, SERAP. SERAP had in a tweet challenged Sowore to publish details of his assets and to publicly commit to rejecting vote buying and electoral bribery before and during the elections. Replying to the tweet, AAC presidential candidate said he had 2 cars and a house in his hometown in Ondo State worth 5 million naira, among other assets. The activist stated that he had never operated an offshore account or worked with a tax haven to hide any assets, adding that he rejects vote buying on or before the 2023 election day. The federal government of Nigeria froze my bank account since 2019 after I was arrested over #RevolutionNow protest on August 3rd, 2019. At GT Bank account I operated in Nigeria had 4,800 left in before my arrest. I managed to open a Kuda Bank hub with 463,000 naira as of this evening. From that story, we will go straight to Omodege's aide who was gunned down. An aide to the Deputy Senate President, Ovie Omo Agege, has been shot dead by unknown gunmen in Sapele, local government area of Delta State. The aide was identified as Cyril Muduagbe, popularly called Siri Makanaki by his admirers. He was said to have been killed in the night at the weekend in his house in Decima area of the town. and found in a pool of blood in the morning the next day. The incident has caused tension in the area as security operatives, including men of the vigilante group, had overtaken the area in search of the killers. Many of the shops in the area have also been closed as a result of the incident. Meanwhile, more details are filtered in on how the father of 5 was killed. From that story, we'll go to a Chieftaincy title. The Olowu of Kuta, Obadekunle Makama Temboson III, has congratulated former Chief of Army Staff and Nigerian High Commissioner to Benin Republic, Lieutenant General Tittle Buratai, retired, over his new chieftaincy title of Gakunwa Kefi at the weekend. Olowu, in a congratulatory message he personally signed and obtained by his Instagram media on Sunday, commended the former Army Chief General for the recognition and honor over the Gakunwa Kefi, maiden shield conferred on him by Kefi Emirate Council, led by Emir of Kefi, Dr. Shehu Chimdo Yamusa. Olowu maintains that the eminent personalities across the country and the crowd have witnessed the turbaning of Ambassador Buratai at the Emir's Palace in Kefi local government area of the state on Saturday was a testimony to the good works and his contribution to the Nigerian army, which he, Buratai, served meritoriously and humanity on a selfless basis. From that story, we'll go straight to the final news, which is for the national news this hour. Gun-wielding hoodlums again stormed the Surulere local government area of Oyo State and abducted a man identified as Dr. Rashid. The man is said to have a private clinic where he treats patients from the communities in the area. His abduction was said to have caused panic among residents and farmers in the area because he was abducted 72 hours after kidnappers released Christopher Bakari, who was the supervisor of a farm owned by the late ex-governor of the state, Adebayo Alawu Akala. An account noted that the gunmen suspected to be Fulani invaded his clinic at around 9 p.m. on Friday and whisked him away, while another version indicated that he was waylaid on the highway and taken away by his abductors. The abduction was said to have been reported at the divisional police headquarters at Orile-Ibon, and police were said to have swung into action. One of the sources, who is a farmer, told correspondent during an interview that their resident was now living in fear due to the incident. That concludes the national news. But before we go, a quick recap of some major headlines. Oshibajo on crutches at Dochil's Hospital after leg surgery. Our Buhari government paid all 60 million naira to free Zamfara schoolgirls expected to acquire more guns, bandit leader. And finally, again, X-Men invade Oyo community, abduct doctor. For more updates on our YouTube channel, the handle is Babagide Imo TV. Kindly subscribe and click on the notification bell. Select option all to access all of our broadcasts. On Facebook, Bagede Imo with Alawiye Adebayo. Please like and follow the page. On Instagram, Bagede Imo _22. For other placements of your goods and services, coverage of events and function, please dial the phone number streaming on your screen for advert placements only. Thank you for watching. I am Morire Rabila Lawa.